Welcome, 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 welcome. Let's get the show on the road. Where is my studio? Let's go to the studio. Hello, Kev. How are we? We've finally made it. Week 100. Whoop whoop. Finally made week 100 of going live. Absolutely phenomenal work. Phenomenal. Live. Where can I get on it? Back. You're just doing some prepping? Well, come and ask some questions as well. I'll allow you not to give me any likes. There we go. We've finally done it though. 100 weeks of going live, helping everybody. It's absolutely amazing work. Can't believe it. There's not many people who's in this space doing 100 actual, who's been on TikTok for 100 weeks. Possibly even selling. We'll go as far as saying that. I'm super proud. It's been a goal which, to be honest, I was thinking we wouldn't make it. There was a time where I didn't want to do the lives, but you guys have kept me going. So that's all I can say. Thank you. I have put some promotionals on the stuff in my bio. There is some promotionals. If you're on YouTube, give us a question, ask us anything. We can get the screen share up, but up top, we have got the promotions. Oh, it's been so long coming, to be fair. It's beautiful work. Absolutely beautiful. So how's everyone doing? What is everyone? You're sourcing, prepping. Is anyone else in here? Give us any questions. There we go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put some of that music on, and we take it off them because they don't need it. They're going to watch TV. Oh no! There we go. How is everyone? What? How many units are you prepping, Kevin? How does that work with you being in Northern Ireland? I'm feeling party. Is that a new keeper course? No, that's the original one, Kobe. The new one, I'm still taking interests. The thing is, with the new one, I'm looking at doing another 6-week course. I have got a good rough estimate of what I'm doing. We'll cover some of the efficiencies of the new keeper course, but also I'll be going over some new stuff as well. Obviously, Keeper has had an update, so we'll be going all over that in one of the lessons. How can we use it to our advantage? And then we're going to go over some more in-depth stuff. So we'll cover a little bit of like wholesale sourcing and stuff like that. That's the proposition for the new Keeper course. But welcome. How are you doing, Kobe? So they just go to the normal UK, the UK centres. That's fair enough. Do you have the same like sort of? Let's turn this a little. Thank you, Biohack, for the likes. There we go. Do you still have the same sort of costs? Will it be free for you? No, sadly. But if you have got the Keeper course, I will be releasing an email with a discount code. Especially if you're if you're on the interest form, I'll put a discount code in there. Because like I say, we will go over some of the other stuff. And then obviously we'll dive further into most of it. But if you've got any questions, let us know. I have been invited to do I have been invited to go not go anywhere, but I've been invited to look at a software for us arbitrage sellers. So I have got that. It's usually for a little bit of private label stuff, so I don't know how. I've got to look at it, see if it works for us, and then we'll go over that. So Kobe, you know me, you'll still get a discount code. Oh, that's fair enough, Kev. You can't grumble with that then, can you? I don't know why we've got Natasha Bedingfield on. This is a rubbish playlist. What is going on? There we go, that's a bit more me. Don't need no Natasha Bedingfield on there. Michael Stringer housing, not been on a while. Mitchell, sorry. It's been a bit of a rough 2026, Mitchell. How are you? I'm sorry, it must have been a very long time because I remember the logo and the string a bit, but I can't put place where I know you properly. But this is the week 100th live. Back when I was playing Fortnite. Real Oxford News followed the live creator. Thank you, mate. I hope you're alright. We've got a few more people coming in. We have got, because it is the week 100 of going live, I have put some coupons in there if you was interested in the Amazon Sourcing Hub, the Keeper course, the 6-week Keeper course, and if you was interested in the Growth Engine coaching. Ages ago, from Spring Fair last year. It's been a while. I went to Spring Fair this year, but there wasn't many people come up. There was a few people, but not many as last year. Last year, when we went to Spring Fair, we ended up having, I think there were probably 20 to 30 people there, weren't they? We're all sat in Wetherspoons, enjoying ourselves, having a little bit of a natter, a drink, and it was decent. But yeah, there was a lot of people last year. Like I say, this year there wasn't as many, but that just meant that I could focus on going for what I was supposed to go for. Last year we didn't really go for the actual Amazon, wholesale, trying to open accounts. Spoke to a couple of people, but this year I opened a few more accounts. It was a lot better. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to the Autumn Fair one. Depends what's happening around that time of the year. I believe there may be a FBA meetup, live meetup, and I'll be more interested in going that to talk to a load of wholesalers. How did everyone's Prime Days go? Did everyone get some lovely sales? it kind of depends on the method you do it using mostly as well. If you're doing a lot of Amazon to Amazon, usually them products which you have been purchasing have been at a lower price. One thing I do want to ask, which one of the accounts we opened and managed to get 35k sales on last year just pulled all sellers. Ouch. Jeez. That's painful. How have you rotated from that? Because as an Amazon seller, we've always got to consistently rotate. So, or pivot, not rotate, pivot. It's like, you probably haven't seen the video, Mitchell, but I did have my account 7 days away from deactivation. I ended up having seven weeks of suppressed sales. Obviously, 7 weeks of suppressed sales can do a lot of damage. I was still purchasing. I was still obviously trying to sell as much as possible, but having your account in risk of deactivation, it just took a lot. Not ventured into Amazon to Amazon. Amazon to Amazon is really good. You can also purchase from Amazon Europe, so Spain, Italy, France, and Germany, and it can really open a few more doors. We've got a product that flies out all of the time, so all of our money ends up getting tied up. So we've got multiple products, had no other products on the back burner. Couldn't invest as the cash was always tied up, so now it's free for others. Wholesale, arbitrage, or private label. A go. I am a arbitrage seller. It's not, I don't do the wholesale, I do online arbitrage, I do a little bit of retail arbitrage, and enough to say that I still do retail arbitrage. I am going to be getting, I've got a Glasser check on Friday, so I should get some new eyes. Hopefully there's going to be an opportunity there for me, so that's going to be okay. Purchase from Europe and sell in the UK. Yes, Mitchell, what you can do is purchase from Amazon, Germany, Italy, France, and Spain. Send them products over to the UK. Obviously, put your label on it and then sell them on the UK marketplace. Do you find I got banned from Boots probably in the first month of selling? That's when we was just doing that, like when we was first selling, we didn't really do much online arbitrage. We got to VAT registration in the first 9 months just doing retail arbitrage. But then having a little bit of a dabble online arbitrage. Rach, my partner, she used to always do not TikTok, the £10 Tuesdays. And we got banned from Argos Boots straight away. We still can purchase from Argos though. Is that Argos will get you banned online? Well, if they get us banned online, it just means that we've got to pivot and we'll go in stores. To be fair, it's not very often because with Argos, you know that everyone's got Argos. You've got a lot of you've got banned from Smiths Online. Jeez. I went in and did some retail arbitrage, click and collect orders. I'd got not click and collect. I did a bit of Arbisource before I went to Smiths. I took all the photos of what products I was looking for. I took a trolley into Smiths because I knew the stock levels in there. And they gave me a bit of a telling off because I obviously had a trolley full. And they says, well, you're obviously reselling. We can't accept returns if you purchase these products. I was like, okay then, mate. Yeah, go in store and some staff are okay. Yeah, staff really shouldn't be able to say anything because, like, they can put limits on certain products, like Pokemon and stuff like that. But if you're doing online arbitrage, you've clicked and collected that order. they shouldn't really be able to say anything because obviously you've already brought the product. I'm banned from Argos, no chance of undoing it. Yeah, if you do get banned, then obviously you will get you won't be able to undo it unless you go into store. You can still use obviously EverUp in store, so you're still getting that cash back. The thing what I want to ask people while you're all talking to me, because I've made it to my target goal of going live for 100 weeks now in a row. What is my next target? What do you want to see from me? Do you want me to do private lessons, one-to-many coaching? Because that is on the cards. I am taking interest for the next keeper course. So looking at how to become more efficient, different sourcing methods, different strategies when you are using keeper. So that is going to be part of it. If you are interested, there is a 33% discount for tonight's live. It does end at midnight. As you can see, there is a code up here somewhere. Smiths must have a notice sent because they have limit 3 of each. Yeah, Smiths, you could only purchase 3 of each unit in Smiths. That's always been the case, and even if you go into store, they are quite strict with that 3 limit. Yeah, you can still go in, but like I say, with Argos, it's probably best just to try and reduce them levels. I've purchased quite a lot from Argos, so I haven't been banned yet. Touch wood. We'll touch some wood. Cashback on what? I can't show you the actual app, but it's called EverUp. So it's a reduced gift card. So you purchase a gift card and you get instant cash back. So if you was doing retail arbitrage, for example, what you would do is you go in store like Tesco, you get your in-store scanner, scan all your products. It'll come up at the bottom, obviously, the total basket cost. You just then pay for a gift card, and then you use that gift card at the checkout. I usually do it before I get to the checkout because when you're doing retail arbitrage, usually your trolley is somewhat full. You don't want to be stood there waiting for a Karen coming along and saying, you can't buy that many. Is that your long-term goal to grow coaching and products over Amazon? No, my long-term goal is to obviously run Amazon. My Amazon business is my main income. My coaching is this is the first time I've really spoke about coaching. And it's only because obviously I've got the discount codes, and it's only because it's a big event, my 100 week. So coaching doesn't, well, if I was to, I should rephrase that, what was about to come out and say. Obviously, if I take coaching on, I'll be taking people on seriously. But it's not my main source of income. I do it more to help people. That's why I've done these lives for 100 weeks. That's it. So you can use that alongside Cooper. So you won't be able to use it alongside. You could use it if you've got to read the terms and conditions of the cashback. You used to be able to use it alongside like complete savings if you was using Cooper for if you're using Cooper for cashback. So with your cashback site, that works on the last click attribute, so LCA. So that goes through your cookies. If you're using a gift card, and just be wary because some places do check gift cards. Certain retailers don't allow you to pay with gift card when you're using Complete Savings, but it doesn't say it on Top Cashback. You'll be able to use Cooper with the coupons, so you'll be able to use a coupon like your 3 for 2 offers and then use EverUp, but then you've got to think about your cashback option as well. So yeah. And can you also use it online, or is it just for retail? You can use it online as well. There is a link in my bio as well for that. If you was interested in getting EverUp, I don't think you get much from it anyway, but it does save you a lot. Money Gun. Whoop whoop. Thank you, Wazza. You got a referral code. There is a link in my bio, Mitchell. There is a link in the bio. Thank you for the Money Gun, Wazza. Appreciate it. It's a big achievement making the 100 week. I'm so proud. It means a lot that we've finally got there. I'll remember probably at the beginning of the year now, 20 odd weeks ago, it was around week 77. And that's when like TikTok really changed the algorithm. So every time you shared your screen, because I used to always share my screen, now I do that on YouTube. They used to just restrict your account, and it did take a bit of effect on me mentally. Thank you. And that really did make a bit of a... That was kind of the thing where I said, do I want to continue going live? So then, obviously, as an Amazon seller, we pivot. So that's why we do it on YouTube. So now I've got a YouTube channel under the same alias, FBA Today. There's lots of long form content on there. I've had a lot of comments saying that they're really detailed videos. So it's nice that people are giving me that feedback as well. But thank you for the Money Gun. But Deal Finder, you can use it online and for retail as well. Oh, gosh. It's just amazing to get here. It's just amazing to get here. Like I say, I don't know what people want next. That's the thing. Do I continue doing the 100 weeks? Well, not 100 weeks. Or do I pivot? Do I do something else? It's become a massive routine for me. Why is it not letting me do it? Oh, come on. Oh, my phone's there. Oh, it's in stock as well. I've just waited in a Pokemon queue for just waited in a Pokemon Center queue for the last hour, maybe. It's not letting me get it. It's only when it's these blinking drops, though. I don't know. So I just buy a gift card and the X amount of cash back. So if it's a £100 gift card, yes. So then you'll get your £5 cash back straight away. It's pretty instant as well. Some retailers, what you notice, they do take a little bit longer. I can't remember which one does take a little bit longer. It's like you can buy from Sports Direct, and then you could obviously do different ones in the Fraser group. But with the Sports Direct, they no longer offer cashback. I placed a few big orders. You've got to check this as well, but sometimes you can use multiple gift cards as well. So let's say you was buying from Sports Direct. If you had an order of like £500, the max gift card you could purchase is £250. So if you was doing that, then obviously you need to buy 2 gift cards to make that £500 up. You can use multiple gift cards on Sports Direct. Instead of cash, what they'll do is give you coins. So them coins, you could then spin a wheel and you could get cash alternatives, but it's not a set amount. I have won 25 quid on one of the big draws though, which was a bit of a shock. With the Entertainer, you could only use 1 gift card at a time. So if you was purchasing from the Entertainer, you'd be able to then do 1 gift card. And I think the maximum for the Entertainer is actually that £250. Yeah, Mitchell, it's definitely worth doing. Like, sometimes I go into Asda and I'm just doing like a normal regular shop, like for 30, 40 quid. And I still do it with that as well. Even though it's like only £1 or whatever. It's like, but if you turn that £1 down every single time, it's like at the end of the year you're not going to have whatever amount, are you? I think my Ever Up is up at now. I've earned through that over. I'm probably around the £1,200 mark, maybe, for the actual the £1,200 mark for cashback earned. And I've used it for a year now, and that's all just them little 3%. If you go to B&M, B&M's pretty good. With B&M, it's usually around 8%. So it's always worth doing that. If you're doing like... Recently, I've been doing a bit of Pokemoning. So going out, getting packs. I've got some packs here. Ready for to open. That's my treat for hitting week 100. But... like, if you was buying Pokemon packs from B&M or whatever and you did get a gift card, that 8% is massive, especially if you're spending the higher amounts doing retail arbitrage. But it's definitely worth doing. And Mitchell, if you're using Capital on tap, so like your credit card, you get that 1% for purchasing the gift card originally as well. So that 3.5%, that is now 4.5%. Hello, Tim. How are we? It's good to see you in the live. If you're still here, or you probably scroll past. Maybe. I don't know. There we are. There you go. I redeem them at Christmas time, just so then it saves taking more of my wage out. It's just like a bit more of a treat. You could then use different things, can't you? Treat yourself. You know, at Christmas, there's a lot more of... I've never used Amex. I've always been on Capital on Tap. And it's mainly for the Amazon Europe as well, because you don't have them... you don't have the foreign exchange fees as well. So when you're purchasing your stock from Europe and you're paying in euros, even if you pay pounds, you're paying a foreign exchange fee, which obviously adds up. But I've got... I use Capital on Tap, so they get no foreign exchange fees. Amazon takes ages to pay out at the moment too. I've found it's taking the full 5 working days. Yeah, I've noticed that as well. Obviously, I just didn't know if it's because obviously having 7 weeks of suppressed sales, it was me just panicking. But with having that kind of short of cash flow, it was a little bit worried. But I'm glad that you're in the same situation as me, and I'm not just overthinking things. And I'm sorry that I'm glad that you're in the same situation with slow payments. You got the pro version. If so, is it worth it? To be honest, I haven't got the pro version. When it's like 250 quid a year into it. What pro version I have recently got was the Cooper Pro. So with Cooper Pro, you get like, I think they offered it me for $19 for the year, and like on your first purchase, they give you $5 back. Every month they give you a monthly bonus if you use Cooper, which we are always using Cooper. And then they give you 1.5% cash back if you actually are using Cooper's cashback. So also, yeah, it's definitely a ball ache. It's definitely a ball ache. Oh. The thing is, like, I did a £1,000 order on Sports Direct. So I got like with the coins on Sports Direct, I got something ridiculous like near 100 million or something daft. I think it like 80 odd million, 89 million or something crazy. And I like, do I just do a TikTok video of me spinning it? Because you don't have to spin individually. What you got to do is you could add it so then you could do multiple spins at the same time. But yeah, it's been good. And you can redeem the actual coins as well. Redeem that money which you earn. The Elon Musk of Everett. If only, if only. I don't think I've got many now. I always try. I let it build up so then I could do a few like 8 lots of 500,000, and then I just like spin it away, let it build up. 4 mil spins at a time, me. Massive, massive. So I don't know what you want to talk about. What else shall we talk about? Do you think what could I move on with? Because you guys, obviously, we've only got 2 in here at the moment, but this is how it's been. It's really not worth my time. I want to do this so much and help as many people as possible, but with it being, I've got something flicking up. But with it being so oh, that's just flipped up. With it being so like not rewarding, not rewarding. It's complicated. Turn that bugger off. What's think to yeah. The thing is, if you go to their web streams, usually they've got about 30, 40 people. I have never had that many. So it is. I do enjoy it because if people come in and they seriously don't have like the knowledge, instead of them going to somebody and paying loads of money for a mentor, you can ask me the questions and I'll answer it. I can show you. Like, that's why I've got it on YouTube. So if people wanted to see YouTube, I could then go ahead and just walk them through how you would analyze a product and all that. But like, this is what I'm saying. Is it really worth it? I am doing the YouTube. I am struggling with keeping up with the YouTube videos. Like, I do a YouTube video every Thursday at 8 p.m. I still haven't recorded one yet, where I should have done. So, only thing I struggled or not looked at is A2A. Mitchell, have you seen Celeramp's upgrade with the advanced search feature? I use Celeramp on Chrome with no, mate. So if you log into the Celeramp webpage, so go up to celeramp.com. At the very top, you would have some advanced searches, and it works exactly like Keeper. But the good thing about it is actually you get in the max cost price of the product. So if you're doing your sourcing, instead of like trying to play around with Keeper and mess around, you get in the results, you get to see how much you've got to be looking to purchase that product for. If you've got Arbisource linked to your Celeramp, it gives you the reverse search option there as well. So then you could make sourcing like Keeper Product Finder a lot easier. So it's definitely worth doing. I have gone over like filters, which, because Celeramp give you some filters which are templates to use as well. And I did a YouTube video going over all of the filters which they had at that time, because I was the first person to talk about it in the UK. Probably online, because they released it one day and I had a YouTube video up on it. And because I talked to Al, who's the founder, I was texting him and he says, don't put a video out just yet. We've got some more updates. We've got more updates. And then when I'm doing videos on it, the updates which I say like on my YouTube videos, oh, this should really be a feature here because it's either confusing or it could be done better. It just seems to kind of get implemented down the line. I had a look because the weight was missing, and so I was looking at the weight, and I just assumed it was grams like it is on Keeper. And then all of a sudden, if you look at it, the weight is in there, but it's now got grams next to it. So it shows that people are listening, and it's quite good, to be fair, that I've got that connection with Al. I've got the same kind of connection with Callum as well, with Arbisource. So talking to him about some different upgrades which he could bring to Arbisource as well. Some things which I just think are a little bit easier. Just try and work things out, help sellers and stuff. You've never used Arbisource? Oh, that's interesting. Do you use any sort of software, Mitchell? Is it just Celeramp and Keeper use? Decent. Are you... Well, you mentioned that you're doing a wholesale as well, so I'm guessing maybe not even Keeper. Bloody hell. Keeper, there's some good opportunities, especially like when you are doing Keeper sourcing. A lot of people just do the generic filters, and Keeper sourcing is harder. I'm not going to lie about that. With Keeper, obviously, you're putting your filters in, and then you're going to get your results of what fits them filters. So it can be hard. And then, like, with Keeper, you've got a lot of different things. You've got, like, you could look at everything on Keeper, all the different results. But yeah, it can be quite hard to then do, like, Google search. So that's fair. That's fair. Amazon to Amazon would be a good way. We've just had, obviously, Amazon Prime Day as well. So with Prime Day, a lot of people would have taken advantage of the Prime deals. So if you are looking at Amazon to Amazon, I always recommend people, because it breaks the terms and conditions, don't look at using Prime shipping. So a lot of people would have done the Prime exclusive deals and broke terms and conditions, but I would never advise that. So margins aren't as good on wholesale, but turnover boosts. Yeah, I could imagine that. I've got a couple of things, but use my normal account. Well, if you use, you've got to be careful with how you do Amazon. That's fair enough. But the thing is, if Amazon asks you for an invoice, because I believe the invoices do say, like, the invoice is actually different. So if you're doing Amazon to Amazon in the UK, you need to be looking at £35 and over. I think it's £35 off the top of my head. Or is it 45? £35 and over for free shipping. And then if you're doing Amazon Europe, you just pay for your shipping as well. I don't know if you've noticed this, Kev. Kev is in here, he's just doing some prepping. Kev, if you've noticed doing Amazon Europe, if the actual shipping costs have actually rose in these last couple of days. So make a separate account without Prime. Yes, Mitchell, make a separate account without Prime. What I did is you make a like, what I would advise you for the UK is create a separate account, but make it a business account. So if you do business, you get discounts for certain products, especially if you buy in, like, bulk quantity as well. You could then, Abu, welcome, hello from Huddersfield. If you are buying from Amazon UK, get a business account, because if you buy in bulk, sometimes you could get a reduced price as well. So I would always recommend that. How are you, Abu? How's your journey going? This is the guy who's spent, I think it was something ridiculous, like 50 hours watching me last year. My top viewer. And he still wasn't selling. He's been watching for me 2 years, and he still wasn't. He still wasn't selling. Bless him. I hope you're alright, Abu. I must be. I must be. Good looking chap, aren't I? See, these are the lives which I like doing, like a bit of a chat, a little bit of banter. It's just that we need, like, the engagement which I used to get, where I used to get like nearly 20 people, was because I was sharing the screen. I was doing it on screen with you. But since I can't do that no more, and I've really only started the YouTube the last couple of months, there's not really many people on the YouTube. So it's one of them, isn't it? It's like swings and roundabouts. You're waiting for the next heat wave. Why? Hello, FBA Connor. How are you? Abu, you been buying a load of sun cream? Is that why? I mean, it's nice just to do like these sort of lives as well. Should jump on a Fortnite and do FBA on the side stream. Should do. Do you play, Mitchell, or is it just watch? No. Mitchell, you could. It's going all right, Connor. I'm just celebrating week 100. Just celebrating week 100. So I'm quite happy. It's been amazing. Thank you. Oh, Abu, was that the no to the buying the sun cream, or was that just me playing Fortnite and doing FBA on the side stream? The thing is, I could do that, but at the moment I've got 2 chats I'm watching. Like, even though no one's in YouTube at the moment, I've still got TikTok. But them playing Fortnite as well. Yes, the sun cream. Fair enough. If you guys want to watch me play Fortnite, I could change this to a Tuesday night Fortnite stream if you wanted. It don't really make no difference to me. You're welcome to chat in both. You're welcome to chat in both. I don't mind. I'm watching both. I could do both. I'm amazing like that, you see. There's not many other people who've been doing this many lives, especially giving free info out, really. I should just keep saying, if you want to start Amazon, DM me. DM me. Have you seen the people? Usually, what you see is like the people with the black banner here saying, make £10,000. And then they say, what you could do is start with £200 and you'll make it in a couple of months. Just DM me. Just DM me. It's like, come on, be real. What ROI are you looking at? 10 grand in a couple of months? And they're not making that 10 grand. Obviously, that 10 grand is sales, isn't it? It's just so many people out there doing that. If you are going to confuse the hell out of me, like a particular group, Mitchell, you need to slide into my DMs. There's so much stuff which is like that group no longer is owned by that group anymore. I don't know if you know that. Really? The last, so what I did was when we was doing the FBA Navigators, and we moved on to the WAP profile. You're welcome to join in there. Make sure, if you are going to the YouTube, make sure you subscribe. So yeah, when we was doing the FBA Navigators, and then we moved on to WAP for a short while. And what WAP said, well, we were looking at WAP and looking at your competition like you do, and they opened up a group name, Australia. And I thought, that's a little bit strange. And the funny thing is, now I've been doing YouTube, my 3rd highest watch audience is actually in Australia, which is strange, isn't it? But I'm not saying anything. If you are watching this, though, hi. All the recordings get going. Wasn't it owned by the same as CCN? So they was partnered with them. In the background, there was one person, I think 1 or 2 people who was linked with both. But obviously the face, Harry Potter, I think he went to. They was in the same office. Yeah, the group's still going, but it's not no advertising. It's owned by different people. So a few of the moderators who wasn't moderators when I was there, they have brought it or whatever's gone off. Somebody else owns it anyway. But they never did the black banner at the top live saying start with £200, make 10k today, and DM me and yeah. Send me a telegram. Send me a WhatsApp number. Send me a WhatsApp number. They never did that. Yeah, they were a little bit more realistic, I guess. I think the thing is, it was advice, but then, like, it was bad advice. It got to that point. And because the main character book cost £600, did you? Get your M4 out. The competition is out on TikTok tonight. They feel threatened, mate. They feel threatened. I don't need to get no M4 out. I can't go in front of my smart car. I've no longer got the smart car anymore. I'm not a car kind of guy. I've got bigger brains than that. And as it was finance, they got it up front. Most ASIMs bricked. Why have they bricked FBA, Connor? Is it because they've been on... Was the Amazon to Amazon? Are you mixing your sourcing methods? Why would it be bricked? Is it bricked because of Amazon prices? I could get... There's more... Warren, what I could do is probably put some Pokemon cards here or something. I could hold Pokemon cards, and then that might bring in people. Because these are like gold now, aren't they? Who's watching the football tomorrow? Who's watching the football tomorrow? I wasn't impressed against Panama, but like there were so many misses. There were so many misses where it looked like it gone in, but it was just the ball in the back of the net, at the back of the net. And so when we scored, I thought it was a miss because it was kind of Jude Bellingham's goal was kind of a little bit of a flick, wasn't it? The A2As were just unlucky picks on my part. I found them using one of our methods. All right. Yeah, I don't think we'll do much good. Tomorrow, I've got the choice of going to play Pokemon at the local card shop because this is my new hobby now, playing Pokemon. So strategy game kind of thing, and then all going to watch it, or watching England at home, which I've not really been as buzzed this year yet, but it's a bigger cup, isn't it? So I don't know. I still don't know what choice I'm going to do yet. Still don't know what choice. But if you've got any questions, let us know. There are a few discount codes up there. Those offers will end at midnight tonight. So go check them out if you want to. Oh, I've just closed down YouTube, so I can't see if anyone did talk to me. YouTube's still going. YouTube's still going. Warren, what is your morning live on tomorrow? If anyone else isn't following Warren, just drop us a message, Warren. Make sure you go follow Warren. He does a daily live. I think it's daily, Monday to Friday, and going over more like lesson based. So if you are new in here and you're just watching on the FYP, go check him out. He definitely deserves it. Well, Connor, the idea behind them lives is you could listen to it. You don't have to talk, just listen to it as you're driving into work. There you go. Problem with me, I'm just never up. I'm just never awake. I think he ends at 8, but that's the time my alarm's set. Oh, who else we got in here? How are you doing, Zane? You can talk unless you're busy. The van is awful. You going to Autumn Fair? I don't know, Mitchell, because I believe I'm good, thank you, Zane. A little bit better than what we was a couple of months ago. We're still getting bombarded with bad news, but it doesn't seem to be all in a week. Are you going to Autumn Fair? This is what I was saying earlier. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go to Autumn Fair because I believe there is going to be an Amazon FBA meetup. So I don't know if it collides with anything. Is that the... is it Madaloka? Is it Madaloco or something? Midori, that's the one. Midori and Co. Inter. They messaged me. They says, "Oh, come and you got your first authenticity claim. So let's see how it goes. You should have an invoice in. Have an invoice for every single purchase. That will get you over that authenticity claim." Yeah, they reached out to me on TikTok. Obviously, me working, doing these lives, like on YouTube, on TikTok, I get messages daily from suppliers. I get messages from softwares, virtual assistants, everything like that, saying, "Oh, we push out this content," and it's like I've got to then do my due diligence checks before I say it to anybody because I don't want to be that person who said, like, it's like with Quigita. How many people was pushing Quigita when it was the new thing and you got £100 per person you signed up? Like, I was the person to say I wouldn't trust that. And I didn't get followed by there because my audience means more to me than a get-rich-quick scheme. I actually spoke to, it's a lad and a gal, isn't it? I spoke to them at Spring Fair this year. Says like most of the products which they was doing was like there was like I think K beauty brands, and I was like I'm a little bit unsure about this. I do. Good that I have your Google sheet, so it's nicely set in there and easy to find. Brilliant, Zane. Well done. Taught you well. Yep, on that little stand on the table. Mega products, just no idea where they came from. Yeah, it's Mitchell. It's one of them to be a little bit wary of. There's a few things like that. Yeah, I recently had one for like a ingredient. It was a ingredient claim on some sand. Sand seems to be the one at the moment because with sand, they've tested all the like the kinetic sand sets, and I was selling one, and they was reporting asbestos in it. And I thought, bloody hell, I'm going to get, because over Christmas I sold probably about 60 units. I was just going to do my retail arbitrage. I found a few products and I was just stacking shelves on that. And I thought, shit, I'm going to get all these products come back now. And didn't like the product got relisted again. And because everyone had removed their stock, and I didn't bother to do anything with it, I just let it sit. When it came, the listing became active again. I was selling them at like 3 times the price. Just glad Amazon didn't ever ask for background on the source, and yeah, but Amazon can do a back, not a back check. They can backdate as well, so just be careful. I was selling American cereals years ago. Had to be held back as colouring. All right. That's a new one. Like that. That's the same with me. It's like something like that you wouldn't suspect, but that sand they was reporting they had asbestos in it, which obviously it's kinetic sand. It's like one of the biggest toys and games there is, isn't there? And I was shocked. Obviously, done all these checks, made sure everything else was profitable. I even went into looking at the safety data sheets. I emailed them, got test sheets, and Amazon was still declining that. Shop Knight followed the live creator. Thank you for the follow, Shop Knight. See, he might be it's spelled night like Fortnite, so he probably is one of these people who wants me to do the TikTok play Fortnite and talk about Amazon FBA. You never know. You never know. There is a niche there, isn't there? There's a niche. Do you limit sales just to UK or open to other countries? I turned it off, but we're missing out. So Mitchell, we will do squads. Yeah, Mitchell, DM me or message me on Discord, and I'm up for a game. I'm liking the new season at the moment. I'm liking the new season. With the sprites, my lad he entered the sprite competition. So there's a video on my TikTok where he's done his sprite competition. Bless him. Yes. So, do you limit sales to the UK or open to other countries? So, I did sell in other countries for a little while, but it was only for a few months. When you are selling in other countries, it's twice as much paperwork, and it's like your account is brand new. So, all the brands which you sell in the UK, you then have to go and get ungated in like them following countries. So if you was going to move into the other countries, I would highly recommend you talking to Ricky Martin. Obviously, I know he's based in Spain, but he does the cross-border stuff. So he would be able to advise you better, but I would recommend also starting probably with one marketplace first. Because if you open the doors to 5 different countries, then you've got to do the admin for 5 different countries, ungating for them countries as well. So you've just got to be a little bit aware of that. Yeah. There is loads of opportunities. Like with Ricky, he's in the perfect position. Obviously, he lives in Europe, so he's then got all the Europe stuff he could cover, and then he could also send stuff to the UK if he wants. And then he's also sourcing in the UK and then getting it prepped in the UK and storing it there. But I can't remember what he's exact doing. It's not, I don't think it's Panio. It might be Panio. But he stores all the different products he purchases. So if he brought in Spain, he stores his products in like his warehouse and then sends them into the Amazon fulfillment center. But if he was buying from Italy, he's got a prep center in Italy. So he'll send the products to that prep center. He doesn't send it to himself. He sends it to Italy. And then they get listed on Amazon Italy. But you've got like the... I don't know. Is it BIL? I don't know if he's technically BIL. He's got it set up so he could also sell his Italian products in the UK, Italy, France, Spain, basically. So, do you use a prep center or still send all your OA, RA stuff yourself? So, I use a prep center. At the moment, I'm using Complete Prep, which are doing an okay job. Thank you for the repost, Connor. The RA stuff, because why I'm with Complete Prep as well is because they are only 45 minutes away. So if I'm doing RA, I've always got the opportunity to do an RA trip round Derby, and then I'll go drop it off there and they could do it. No worries, Connor. You don't have to. You don't have to repost. There's no obligations here. Just enjoy. Talk to me. Talk to me. I am going to just promote my little... If you want to get some of these promo codes. So this is 200 G Lab for £200 off the Growth Lab, which is the coaching bundle, which I've kind of just released. I've not really spoke about this. Keeper 33 for 33% off the Keeper course. Hub 50 off for the 50% off the Amazon Sourcing Hub. There you go. Right, let's continue. That's my sales pitch, guys. I hope you guys feel that you need to go and get all them products. The Growth Lab is limited to 2 people. I'm only taking 3 people on at a time. So there's only 2 spots left. Well, this month. If I get to that ever. Just good manners. You always help out me. I appreciate it. No worries, Connor. Sorry, I was like reading the next comment then. I read yours out loud, but I just like didn't comment on it. But yeah, no worries. I like doing. This is what I'm saying. Like, if I don't do the 100, like do any more lives on Tuesday, this is now. I've been doing this for 100 weeks, so that's like over 2 years. Is it over 2 years? Or is it just under 52? Yeah, so just under 2 years. I've worked around family events, holidays, going away, day trips around this live. So if I stop doing it, it's going to be massive. But if I could have mine... Hello, user 536. If I could use my time more efficiently, more better, obviously that is going to be more beneficial, isn't it? So, and with me working on the YouTube as well side of things, I should really push that and do better videos, because then recording the videos is just the first part. Then you've got to do the editing, and when it's long form videos, it can take a massive amount of time. Is it worth it? I've never found it too time consuming adding labels and sending shipments. So Mitchell, it's worth it because it saves you a job. When you're paying, I think it's 40 pence plus VAT for a unit to get prepped for you. Yes. You got to think of it as you're the boss of your business. So it is going to be a cost, but that is you delegating it to somebody else. It's outsourcing it into. Can you imagine, like, you're doing a nice amount as well now? Can you imagine you're the boss of this 6-figure company? Would you see a boss putting labels on? You've kind of got to get to that point of, right, it's now time for me to stop putting labels on and prepping my own products. I now need to move forward with outsourcing this. Somebody else could do this job for me. I would always think of what current profit you're making with wholesale. A prep center may not be worth it. That's what happened with me. I was doing like a lot of multi-pack, so buying from wholesalers, like your bundles, your pack sizes you get. I was breaking them down. Sorry. And I was selling for a like a smaller multi-pack basically. And I was spending days prepping products, but my problem was I couldn't afford to use a prep center. So it's like you've got to think about that. Yeah. It's a business decision, Mitchell. I know. But if you wasn't, how long is it taking you to do your prep? Like when I first was considering a prep center and outsourcing things, my products weren't profitable enough for a prep center. So I went higher in sale price because that's more profit. It's less work. And then obviously incorporating somebody else to do that as well. Around 3 hours a week. So let's say what we're saying. So £25 per day. My mental mass is not on it at the moment. It's 25. So times that by 7. So we've got £175 a week. Are you going to be able to source £175 profit in 3 hours? That's what I'll be looking at. Can I make £175 in 3 hours at the computer instead of doing it? Catfish Dilly, that's a help mark. That's what you've got to weigh up, Mitchell. Obviously, it's your business. That's the only thing you've got to weigh up. The only person who can answer it is yourself, my guy. Right, I am going to end the live on YouTube. So thank you for watching, Connor, on YouTube as well. But I'm going to just end it. So thank you for watching. If you want to get these offers, ends midnight. Cheers, guys. Cheers. There we go. Right. So that's now going to be put onto YouTube for me. Sorted, shorted.